Good morning, everybody. Welcome. It is Wednesday morning, and I actually just finished my Gridania stuff, about to jump in and do my squadron. I got a little bit of an early jump on the day. Had to talk to my sister today in Romania, so I didn't get a chance to make a video this morning to go live, but then that meant that I had an awkward amount of time where I could kind of take care of some stuff here in game before I was supposed to go live, but I couldn't quite get a video out that fast. So that is how I've spent my morning. Now today we are going to play a little bit of Dark Knight. We're going to be doing our leveling roulette. We're going to be doing our class quests. We're also going to be finishing up the class quests on Paladin. And then I'd like to pick up at least one level on Miner if we have time, but since we try to keep the stream right at 2 hours, we'll just have to see what all gets done. So we'll go in order of priority of kind of how much I want it done today versus any other day. So it's a good thing we got our early start, because I think I've got my work cut out for me. So Gridania's done. Let's stop by Golden Saucer and pick up MGP, and then it'll be time to go do our dailies. Now that Paladin is at cap, I think I should start doing my dailies on my Red Mage, which is at 63. So that should really just kind of catch us up. Good morning, Anthony. You were quick in this morning. The Golden Saucer music is so fun. So we'll come do our mini cagpot. We've already done everything that I want to do for my weekly lockout stuff, so the rest of the week is really just catch up, doing, I mean, at this point in the expansion, it's just kind of do whatever it is you want to do. There's plenty I don't have done in this game. Oh no. Alright, our only possible winner is right here. It's not a winner. I mean, I came out ahead, but that's not a winner. Oh no. There are 0 winners on this one. Doesn't matter what I hit. 720. I mean, I'm at least coming out ahead today. Some days I don't. Some days we come out way behind. On the train to work. Very nice. Oh, there it is. The big 10,000. Dun 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 dun. That's a beautiful thing right there. Cool. So total today we put in the normal 600 and we came out with 10,872. So it was a big win today. And that puts us done with everything in Lenosia, Gridania, and Thanalan that I do every day. So we can go ahead and jump over to the Red Sea to knock out our Kojin. And the goal with Kojin is to hit level 8 and get our mount and everything like that. So I just never did it. I started it, and then once I stopped doing it, I just never kept doing it. So that's where we're at. I'm gonna jump to Red Mage. Because after I finish Dark Knight, I kind of want to cap Red Mage because it's so close to cap. So since it's next in line, and it's something that can get experience from this while Dark Knight plays catch up, Dark Knight is way too low to be in the Red Sea. So might as well jump to the next guy in line. There we go. And as soon as I cap on Kojin, I'll be doing Ananta every day. And Ananta is like level 3 or something of 8, so I've got a long way to go there as well.
Good morning.
Good morning, Chemistral. How are you?
Quite excellent. Glad to see you're starting Dark Knight today. Any thoughts so far?
I tasted it yesterday. It's visually very, very impressive, and that is literally all I know. Visually, I felt like there was a lot going on my screen. I couldn't tell what was me and what was the bad guys, because like Dark Knight stuff has always looked so like evil to me, I guess.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. And I would also agree too, because it does seem to have a lot more particle effects than the other two tank classes, especially Warrior.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that Warrior that really kind of stood out was Overpower and your Fell Cleave. All that comes to
Right.
mind.
Right. And, like, it's so red-based as opposed to, like, the kind of blue-based for the particles that, like, my first reaction is, like, oh, get out of that. And then I realize, oh,
Yeah.
I did that. So, what's going on, Aiden? Welcome back. Of course we remember you. You've been here a lot lately. Alright. Come feed these little guys. Today's my day. It feels like a good day. Alright. Sense a hostile presence. Oh, I'm used to tank. I went running in was my first reaction. Forgot I was on a red mage. So you have to do these dailies on the class that you want to get your experience on. So, because that got me the other day when I had my warrior out because we were talking about gear and I didn't think about switching for this. Click on one of these little things. Whoa, thank you, Aiden. Aiden with the $4 this morning.
Non-stop limit breaks.
Alright. Sense a hostile presence. I guess that does make it my day. Alright. Now, Aiden, you know if you ever use like the $5 to sponsor instead, you get like emotes and stuff for the whole month. If you're into that sort of thing. That was what Brian was saying yesterday. Just to let you know what your options are. But we appreciate the support either way. There we go. Oh, I pulled something else. Oh god, I might die. What's my heal button? Heal button is W. Toss the Vercure. Vercure. Ah! Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you, Aiden. Oh, heal, 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 heal.
I'm just now seeing due to stream lag. I've rewarded us if I can. Don't forget Contra 6 and Fletch, as those are off-grid cooldown abilities, so you can use those in between your heals without using the cooldown to kill off like low health monsters. Come on, bro.
Fletch, yes. Alright, good morning, Brian. Hayden is showering us with generosity. And I am doing my dailies. I've already finished all the boring dailies, and I am jumping in on... So the problem is that thing pulled, so I wasn't able to get my destination done. So now I gotta kill this guy again. it's R? No, G. I get them mixed up sometimes. Alright. Now that's done. Head on down. Aiden! Is that a third one? Oh my goodness. So much cheering. Making it rain. Is that what they call it? No, they call it super chat, right? That is crazy. And another one. Wow. Aiden with another $3. You should really get like a song or something that plays for you. For number 4. Is there something we can give back directly, Aiden? A guide, a tip, a class you want me to play right now. Let's see here. Feed these little guys my bitter pellets. Are the notifications working, Brian? Let's see here. Test follows working. It doesn't see the super chat. Super chat is super chat. So I just did a test follow. Oh my gosh. Aiden. Oh. This is so much, Aiden.
Looks like they'll be going full-time streaming soon, Chris. Aiden, that was incredible. Thank you.
Absolutely. And the other guy in chat with here is Chemistral. We are doing a podcast tomorrow, right? Is that the day?
I believe so. Thursday?
That seems right. That's incredible, Aiden. I know it shows up in like the live stream archive because they see chat. Alright. Bitter pellets. And one more. What's going on, Ted? Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Hayden's blowing our minds this morning. Notification squad, indeed. Hayden with another $4. I don't even know what to say at this point, Hayden. I don't know what to say. It's very generous. You probably did just make my whole day, so you were right. Predicting the future there. All right. Oh gosh, this is a lot of stuff. We got 6 minutes left on our Chocobo here. Oh, that's a lot of overlapping bad. Maple Story and Mobley launched last night? I haven't heard of that one. What level is my miner and botanist? How much for my electric bill? It's August, so I don't know. It's our most expensive month of the year. It's not much. It's a weird question. Our in Texas it's probably $130. Not much. About the same as a cable bill, internet bill. Actually, our internet's only I think 75. We live in a small house. We live in like 1,300 square feet. So I know some of you guys are over in Europe. I don't know what that converts to in square meters. Not big.
Speaking of which, what's your upload speed like?
I get 100 down to 120 down, but I only get like 10 to 20 up. Which is why a lot of times I do 720 because if I have any, I don't want to see drop frames.
Gotcha.
I should be able to handle 1080, but I'm like right on that threshold. You want to consistently be able to support 15 to grab 1080. It's not an encoder issue. It's entirely and YouTube seems to require a greater upload to sustain it. So I'm over the line. I can do 1080p over on Twitch, but I can't do 1080p on YouTube. It kills my frames.
That's surprising.
What level are my miner and botanist? I got a long way to go. The best thing to gather to make money at 50. So the best way to make money from gathering, if that's what you're asking, Bennett, is you can. Hayden, how'd you get that one to turn green? $4.99. Oh man. So you can open up your gathering log here, and so you can go in and see what all these different things are. And if you're trying to level them, since it sounds like you're trying to say around level 50. You can actually jump on down to your 46 to 50 set, and you can go see what can be gathered. I know water clusters, for example, are pretty good. So I can jump down to like 41 to 45, and then go to the market board and check all of these. Raw amber, raw rubellite, electromore, and turquoise. I know electromore because I just bought some this morning. Is trading around like 350 a piece, 375, and then just see how fast you can gather it. Because if you can gather, let's say 200 of that an hour, then it's 200 times. I paid 375 because I bought high quality, so 200 times, let's say 350. That's 70,000 gil an hour, and you're getting decent experience since it's on level. That's awesome, Ted. Aiden, you definitely probably covered more than the electricity for the week. Alright. Oh, challenge complete. Got another bonus, a bonus 1,000 gil for the week for doing my challenge log. Which isn't really why I'm doing it. I'm just kind of doing it to do it. To cap my Kojin. I should just have like 5 days left of Kojin. So if we go to reputation, I'm over kind of the halfway point. Do you want me to play Fortnite, Aiden? Alright, I'll play some Fortnite after I finish Final Fantasy for the day. I can do that. I'm not good. But yeah.
You have to be better than me. I have not even gotten a single kill in Fortnite yet.
I'd be happy to play some Fortnite. So let me finish this stream, and that's what I'll do. Would you rather it tomorrow morning, or would you rather it this afternoon? Alright. I really enjoy Fortnite, so I'm happy to play it. That's an easy request. So let's see here. I don't know which way is easy, which time is easier for you to catch it, Aiden. So if you'd rather it be tomorrow morning, I can do that instead. Tomorrow morning? Okay. Perfect. Then tomorrow we'll start off with Fortnite. What time's our podcast? Good morning, Joey. You tried Fortnite and didn't really get it. It's definitely fun. As a shooter, it plays kind of like a Halo. All right, so we finished all of this stuff. So now we need to jump to Dark Knight and go do my class quest. I'd like to get to my Paladin class quest at some point, but I really just need to get to him anytime between 4.4, so before September, because I'd like to have it, and significantly before, so sometime in August at the latest. I've only got, I think, 1 or 2 class quests left, but as soon as I finish that, I want to go into Eureka, and I want to farm up my weapon, because I'd like to take my Paladin to Pagos, and my Warrior into Pagos. Oh, today. Perfect. Thank you, Aiden. You didn't have to get $2 to say that. Alright, as soon as we finish this, I'll go into Fortnite. So. Good morning, McMoofles. Alright. Oh, you're playing Fortnite too? Now, is Fortnite, is Fortnite cross-platform at this point? Like, can you play with people from other platforms? Or are you kind of stuck in your little, like, bubble based on where you play? Like, I play on Xbox. I've played on Switch, but I'm more comfortable on Xbox. And I don't have a PC, so it's not like I can play there. There we go. I knew you would. This guy's dressed ridiculous. So the goals for today in Final Fantasy is I've got to get my... I've learned the Dark Knight actions and traits for level 30. Yes. Yes. I'm aware of that. Okay. Athenium... Is it quicker to just run there? I'm so lost. Astrologium. Yeah, we'll just teleport here. Yeah, I'll invite you to my lobby, Aiden. Well, that works out. Yeah, we can both play on Xbox. I warn you, I'm not good. Oh, there goes Brian. Adding it up for you, giving you a notification. You have a shark outfit? I didn't know they had a shark outfit. That sounds ridiculous. Like my pig in 14? So Super Chat is working from a test, so it's just not picking up. Yeah, I got that one, Brian. My level is above 34, so it will be synced. What? If your level is above 34. I was like, there's no way I'm above 34. Your name is LOL Boy. Alright. Yeah, let me finish my my 14 stream, and then my second stream of the day will be Fortnite. We'll do it. out of some things. Oh gosh, I'm gonna die. How do I not die? Oh, they're gonna heal me. Perfect. I was like, wow, that hounded me. Cool. Yeah, I'll probably be live in. Yeah, I'll just stream it. Yeah, I'll invite you as soon as I'm done with this. I gotta finish my class quest. I like my streams to be all like we want the streams to be all one subject so that they archive cleanly for anybody that can't be here during stream. And streams are always at least an hour, never more than 2. Is kind of where we're at currently. Is what we found works. Am I just running into all these? What am I doing? You fool! I warned you not to drink too deep. Did I fail? No. Oh, all right. As soon as the stream ends, we only have to wait like 5 or 10 minutes for YouTube to separate the streams. So, usually my second stream of the day is at around 10 o'clock, but it can be sooner. It can be like as soon as like 9, 10 Central Standard. So, if there's a time you want to play, then that works great. Aha! Alright. But I need to level my, if I do get past Dark Knight stuff today, I need to level my miner up, because I'm trying to get all my gatherers up before the end of Stormblood, and that sounds like it's far off, but, like, if I keep procrastinating, it just won't get done. Where's this guy want me to go? Oh, don't cry, Aiden. Darkness swells within me. I guess just keep going up. There we go. Oh, heal me, heal me. Yeah, this guy does not always heal you right away. Okay. It feels like it damages as fast as Warrior does. Now that I'm kind of doing some solo content. Paladin always feels slow. I mean, you've got Circle of Scorn, but that's about the only substantial, like, damage that feels like it's going out. And then you've got this awesome looking move. There we go. By a sliver, but not too much. Ow! Where am I going? Are you gonna heal me again? Alright. Inside, inside. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do as far as like World of Warcraft between now and BFA. So yesterday there was a launch of kind of some new content, the new quests and stuff, but we did it all yesterday. So I don't really have anything else that needs to be done over there. Except wait. Like, when August gets here, I need to be ready, so I need to pick a day of the week and just make money and just sit there and do the money-making activities that it takes. I probably need to do the same in Oh, heal me, heal me. Ah. One of these guys has to go down. Let's target this nice low health guy here. Oh, there's a healer. That's what this is. Not cool, man. Not cool. Once the healer goes down, everything should die pretty easy. Now that I know that's what's going on. Oh, are there two healers? Why is this not? Alright, he's down. I had to interrupt one of his heals, but he is down. Whew. Oh, don't worry about it, Aiden. You've been more than generous enough. Thank you. Alright. You've been maining Dark Knight for several weeks again? How are you liking it? I mean, I'm still pretty early on. I just started. I got a little taste of it yesterday after we finished leveling Paladin. And I'll be doing my leveling roulette on it today. Trying to hit 70 with all my tanks as soon as possible. Because I'd still like to have... I'd like to have tanks, healers, and casters all at cap before Stormblood ends. And that's a lot of classes to get to 70 if I don't get a move on. It gets better at 50 plus. Yeah, Warrior was like that. Warrior got a lot better. Paladin, I hear, gets better at 70, but like, I haven't finished my 70 class quest. I finished all but my 70 class quest. And it's fine. It's a good tank, but I don't know. I was talking about it with Brian yesterday while I was running errands. I was on the phone with him and said, like, I feel like that Paladin is a good tank, like your friend asked you to tank, and you don't mind doing it because, you know, you're just trying to help your friend. And Warrior, I feel like if my friend said they wanted to tank, I'd be bummed that meant I couldn't. So, like, there's a big difference between, like, Paladin, it kind of feels like I'm doing a favor. It's like, yeah, I'll do it. Shorter queue times, I guess. It's not awful. Like, it's not like I don't like playing. It just... Warrior, I'm actively excited about playing. Well, I'm looking forward to it, Nico. I'm looking forward to having the 3 all at cap to compare. It is really nice that, like, the moment my Paladin hit cap, like, I had all of that gear to share. So... Because I've got my full, like, Mendacity set and, like, the high-quality, the upgraded crafting, the 360 craftings. Let's see here. I got it, Aiden. You're all set. I got the 655. There were 654 other law boys also. But you are the 655th. That's key. Let's see. That should cover me on my class quest. So now I'm ready to queue for my daily dungeon. So if anybody would like to join me for that, I will throw up a party finder real quick. The password will be, so it'll be Work To Game Live on YouTube. I warn you, I will be tanking, and I don't know what I'm doing on Dark Knight. So, if that does not interest you, you have been warned. So we'll throw that up, and while that is forming, we'll go ahead and go to Peering Stones. It's a healing tank. Yes. And Dark Knight's is a fun tank. Okay. You're comfortable with all of them, Emily? I got a long way to go there. I've been playing MMOs for, I don't know, 15 years, and I just started really heavily tanking 2 months ago. So it is all very, very new to me. Alright. So when I get to the place here, we'll go ahead and queue up. It should be an instant pop. Dark Knight is more powerful than a Paladin? I hope so. That's my problem, is Paladin just feels... It just doesn't... It doesn't have that push. What other MMOs have I played? Over the years, I've played EVE, Guild Wars, World of Warcraft. I played a couple free-to-play ones here and there, and I've tried a lot. You know, like I tried Warframe. I really liked it. I just don't know where it fits in my schedule. I've tried a ton of them. And yeah, but the ones I've spent a ton of time on are probably Guild Wars, EVE, and WoW. And then some like free-to-play ones, depending on how you define MMO. Like I used to spend a ton of time on Kingdom of Loathing back in the day, if anybody knows what that is. Let's see. Red Mage. Be awesome if we hit 64 on Red Mage today. It's just a bonus. Like it's not even remotely on today's like objective of things to get done. It'd be great if it got done though. No complaints. Alright, so I'm on Dark Knight. So we're gonna fly over here and I'm gonna go ahead and queue. Looks like none of you trust me to be your tank. I wouldn't trust me. Quit using Party Finder, yes. Should be a nice low dungeon. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I queued as, what am I on? I'm on Dark Knight, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, I thought Brian's notification said... Okay, so Brian's was just a random number. It's a lot, Aiden. It was a lot. Dark Knight has crap mitigation until level 70. That explains why I'm always feeling like I'm going to die in the quest so far. I mean, I've only done a little bit of play on it, but I felt like I was going to die quite a bit. I like Hawk Manor. Obstiparis Hornus. Obstr... Is that right? I assume there's a word. I assume there's a word in there that I'm supposed to know what that means. Oh, look at all these newbies. Oh, how cool. Yeah, this is gonna be great. They're totally gonna know what's going on. Oh, man. All three newbies. Wow. There's no way this goes poorly. Alright, I got the stun off. But we need this guy to go first. Because I don't know that I'll have another stun in time. I don't think he does it again, but just in case our DPS is slow. Wait, do I get tank stances? Do I have stances? How do I know what my tank stance is? Grit and dark side. Oh, okay. So we'll go put dark side over here. I can't tell if it's up. Alright, let's go get ourselves a key. What are the odds that I would get 3 new people? You think there is a group? It's gotta be a group, right? Alright, Aiden. I'll get there. I do promise. I'm gonna play Fortnite today. Like I said, I'll finish my Final Fantasy stream as normal, and then my second stream of the day will be Fortnite. If you'd prefer it to be tomorrow, if you change your mind, just let me know, and I'm happy to do it then. Just gotta finish my 14 first. Alright. How am I liking Dark Knight? It's good. It's good. It still feels really low. It feels like I don't have enough skills on the bar. If that makes sense. Some classes don't feel like that. Some classes don't take that many skills on the bar to feel good. Like Red Mage would feel good with 4 of its abilities. It would still, you'd still get like the core mechanics. Warrior would feel good with just 4 of its abilities. But I feel kind of, I guess, a little naked, for lack of a better term. Like I feel like I'm a little overexposed. Should have grid on for trash. Do I have grit? I do have grit. That's this guy. I wish I had a DPS meter so that I could like really see the difference between grit and dark side. If that makes sense. Just a personal DPS meter. I know like everybody's really sensitive about that issue. I don't really need to see what these other guys are doing for DPS right now. There are times I'd wonder the question, but like really I just want to see my own and just know if I'm kind of covering my own self. Alright. In we go. Stun this bad boy. That's pretty substantial, the 20%. I'm glad you're excited, Aiden. I like Fortnite quite a bit. I'm just not good at it. That's the reason I don't play it much. And I don't want to play it all the time for the channel because, like, as far as games I'm good at, like, I don't really feel that I have the ability to make, like, guides or anything like that. It's just kind of a big piece of what we do here, so I just don't really feel that I can, I guess, contribute back. As opposed to, like, once I finish Dark Knight, like, there probably are a bunch of things that you guys will have taught me and I will have learned that I can pass on to new players. You'll help me? It's the no respawning, man. It's hard. Good morning, Mike. What season is Fortnite in now? 5, 6, 6, something like that? They're a year old. Alright. Oh god. That was a big pull. How's my back feeling? Good! Good. It's gotten so much better. I'm only going once a week now, and like yesterday she said everything was really looking pretty good. Just keep doing whatever I'm doing. So a big piece of what I'm doing is I'm not staying sitting for more than 2 hours. to kind of let my back properly heal, and I've been very careful about like what position I sleep in, and I've been doing like some exercises that she's been asking me to do. She said I should be going back to kind of like a light workout schedule to kind of help rebuild core strength and everything. So I've been doing like really short workouts. So I worked out 5 days in the last week, but like that sounds more impressive than it is because they're really short. Like 20 minutes sometimes. Some of them are like an hour, but none of them have been more than an hour. So they're all between like 20 minutes an hour. So it doesn't take a whole lot to just kind of. And the side benefit is I think I'm starting to lose a little weight. So like I could lose my little belly that I have here, that you guys never see because it's down here. They have golf carts? I didn't know you could drive anything. I knew in PUBG you could drive. I didn't know in Fortnite you could drive. So should I be dropping Grit for Darkside? How do I know which one I'm in? It's right here? That is not very obvious. Like, the other two are so obvious. Like, this whole thing here changes color. Not impressed with that. Oh, they added that? Huh, I wonder how everybody kind of feels about that. Like, if it's across the board, like, seen as a good thing or bad thing. Because that's a big change for them. You know? Okay. Yeah, I don't think I would have ever seen them adding vehicles this anytime soon without adding a new mode. And I know they're still trying to like figure out their exact playground mode and everything. Okay. So we got our green key, so we run to the ivy door. See if these guys will follow me. Since I got 3 people with leaves, which means all 3 of these characters, maybe not necessarily the accounts, but all 3 of these characters are within the last 45 days. Okay, so I should change back to Grit. A lot more stance changing than I typically do. I mean, I probably should be changing that often. Now wait, I have both active? Oh, so it's not a stance like sword versus like an oath where I jump back and forth. I have both active right now? I am so confused by that. Wow. Okay. So that little thing, the little spike spinning is what tells me that. Oh, 31. Which reminds me I should have food buff on. These guys seem to be doing a good job. How much longer is the stream? Probably sometime in the next half hour. I'll finish this dungeon, and then I'll finish those dailies on my red mage. And I'll do a little bit of mining, and then I'll be all set. Just the original list of chores that I wanted to get done today. That's kind of how I feel like where I'm at in 14. Is just it just feels like chores. Just get your stuff done, and then you can play whatever you want. Because I have a lot of things I want to have done before Stormblood, and a lot of them just take time. They just take hours. And rather than trying to sit here and like, oh, I'm going to level Miner in one sitting, and I'm just going to play Miner for, 7 hours straight at the most optimal way. I don't really want to do that. So it's easier to just kind of break it apart and do a little bit each day. Okay, so we can do this. We can stun this guy. So we still need to finish this dungeon and the dailies, and then I just need to go do a little bit of mining. Battle team leader. I don't know what that means. It sounds funny though. So I can't use blood weapon. Okay. So that's why you drop grit, so that you can use blood weapon. And blood weapon helps me recover MP. Okay. Is there another big guy around here? Yes. I take so much damage. I feel like I take a lot more damage than I did on Warrior or Paladin at the same level. Like, it's not like, you know, they were totally loaded down with skills at 30 either. Like, I just have no mitigation. Granted, I stacked Provoke and Low Blow as my first two roll abilities. So, like, I'm aware there's some cooldowns that I could have taken. I just didn't. Because Provoke and Low Blow make me feel a lot more confident as a tank. Just as a personal preference. I mean, you end up with them all, so it's just preference. Especially because in 4-4 we're going to get, what, all of them? They're going to give me access to 10, it sounds like. I wonder if that 10 will be unlocked immediately, or if you have to be level 70 for that 10. Use the tiny key to unlock this door? You bet.
Immediately, but we'll find out.
Across all characters? Like my Dark Knight will have it?
Yeah, I can just log in and probably be there. That's just my assumption, though. I could be 100% wrong.
Oh, man. I hope not. So WoW moved a weird direction with professions. So WoW used to say that, so just like in Final Fantasy, every time an expansion comes out, your professions get an extra levels added onto them, and then all of the newest recipes and stuff are locked behind those. So you kind of have to progress through all the previous expansions. One of the things WoW's done recently, in recent expansions, is they've moved to where, like, you can craft, let's say, all the equivalent of Stormblood recipes with a level 1 crafter, and that will level you as well. And so and it only takes Stormblood mats. So it kind of encourages you to jump right in. And then during Draenor, they actually added the ability to very easily, like, switch professions. Since you can only have 2 active at a time, you can actually, like, go back to your, there's these books you can buy, and it relearns all the skills that you had before. So it encourages you to say, like, if you want to switch professions for a bit, you can always come back to exactly where you were. You won't lose all the recipes you had. You won't lose everything you've done. So it encourages you to change that. Well, what they've now done is there's only 100 levels in crafting. So it'd be kind of like them saying you can only be like a level 15 or 20 crafter. But you can be a 15 or 20 crafter for each expansion. So imagine if you could be like a level 20 botanist for ARR, Heavensward, and Stormblood. So if you did it now, you might only... Can I stun that? Yes. So imagine if you could... So I need to turn grit off. I don't know, it's just kind of odd. Yeah, I don't know if YouTube likes you to all send pictures. And we have all of our settings set to default. Because YouTube holds you accountable for the things said in chat. So, like, if you allow people to start doing links and stuff like that that it doesn't recommend, and they do something inappropriate, your channel can be held accountable. So we just leave their settings at whatever they think is reasonable. Keep on stunning. I need to add the defense stances. Yeah, it feels like it. It feels like it. I don't know when my next one unlocks. I may need to swap one of these out. I don't think I'm needing Provoke as much as I thought I would. Some of the other tanks I felt like I needed Provoke very early on. 32, so I'll get another one pretty quick. So I could add Rampart. I'll probably drop Provoke and do Rampart and Convalescence. I haven't needed to provoke things off. I've had no trouble holding hate. Like, at all. Okay. Oh, anticipation. Instead of convalescence. Alright. My sealed barrier should fall down now. Yes. I'm gonna smear this bloody parchment all over this magic wall until it falls apart, I guess. So I should put Grit back up. So Grit's actually, like, so because I activate it and deactivate it so often, it may not be able to be... So I keep my other stances over here, but they're like, I manually click them because binding them to Shift 9 and Shift 0 is like way out of the way. But I don't need them that often. So, like, they're not worth taking up active skill slots. You know, it's just kind of something you... Like Protect, right? You only need it when you need it, and it's never urgent. So like the beginning of the dungeon, or when somebody's dead. Like, it's so rare. You know, I put my reses and stuff way out there too. I don't see anything else. I like Convalescence. I think it encourages good behavior. I think it says, I know you're gonna heal me. I'm gonna make it feel like it's worth your time. I don't know. I think it's a neat ability. And it doesn't do anything on its own. Because Convalescence is the one that buffs their healing, right? By 20%. So, like, just having Convalescence up doesn't do anything. So I really like it just as a tank ability. I feel really iffy about games having self-heal abilities on a tank. Okay, I didn't know if that was stunnable. It turns out it is stunnable. Come here. Come here. There we go. I'm guessing that's the image that's retracting, Aiden. I'm not catching it before it retracts. It's too fast. Oh, turn, turn, turn. Just focus boss, guys. Seriously. Like, all this stuff disappears. Eastern Standard Time. I'm probably getting off at 8:30 Central, so 9:30 Eastern. And then I'll take a couple minutes to stretch my legs while YouTube separates the streams. And then I'll hop over to Fortnite. So probably 9:35, 9:40, something like that. All right. Commendations. I don't know. They did a great job. They all did a great job. Great. That was quick. Well, Chandra, yeah, it frees you up for things, but, like, that's not, like, your job is to heal. It's not, you know. What is my name on Xbox? I think it's a double gulp. Like I was holding a double gulp from 7-Eleven at the time. Because Xbox, at some point, like, I lost my account. Like, it had me, like, change the password, and then I couldn't remember it, and it wouldn't let me reset it. I just think that self-healing, like you said, Chandra, like, it encourages you. It says the tank can do the healer's job, and that's not. The tank's already doing the tank's job. So you should be relying on the healer. It's nice for solo content. I think it's ADOUBLEGULP. Exactly like the ones at 7-Eleven. I need to be red mage. This light is, like, right in my eyes. You got your Glory of the Firelands Raider achievement? That's awesome. Is that finish all the achievements in, what is that, Kata? So I farmed, Transmog last week, and I did all the raids from Burning Crusade except Kara. Just because we didn't get to it. We started at the top and worked down. Like, literally north. Like, we started at, Netherstorm and did the Eye and then Girls and then Magtheridon. So, like, as far as tiers, we were all over the map. The new Legacy loot rules are incredible. Oh, the Ragnaros raid. Yeah. Oh, got my turtle. This way. Alright, so that finishes up Dark Knight for the day. So we'll finish up these quests, and then we'll go mining for just a bit. About as long as I like to mine in a single sitting. And if Josh is still in chat, I'll show you kind of what I meant by going and mining for profit. It's not necessarily the fastest. The fastest would be to go do leaves. I do want to level before the end of the expansion. I would also like to make a lot more money. I mean, Chemistral, I don't mind, like, a lay on hands type thing where it's like I can totally push myself back to full life once every 5 minutes. I just don't like the idea that they ease the load on the healers. If they're easing the load on the healers, it needs to be through defensive cooldowns. So reducing damage incoming, increasing healing incoming. Not through literally doing their job for them. There's a big difference in me making your life simpler and me just doing things for you. You know, like, if you're having me over for dinner, there's a big difference in me bringing dinner, so you don't have to do anything, or me saying, I'll eat whatever. And I just think that a tank's job is to be more of the, I'll eat whatever. Because otherwise, what's the healer doing in the game? Like, if you put too much self-healing on a tank, like, the healer has no task. And the reason we even have a discussion in this game about, like, whether or not healers need to be doing DPS is because healers have a lot of downtime. And that's a problem. Like, other games don't have that conversation because healers, if they don't heal, people die. And I think that's the way it should be. Can I, like... I don't have enough for that. Oh, we're not done here, are we? Yeah, this stuff dies fast. I mean, the O snap button is pivotal, but like if all your healers go down, that should be a wipe. Absolutely, hands down. Attack that one. Oh gosh, this stuff goes down fast. Oh, we're gonna finish Bosom Buddies 1. I don't know what that is. Oh, Q is my... I'm used to my AoE being, Alright. Challenge log 1 almost complete. On Wednesday? That's awesome. I assume I haven't given out 5 comms and stuff yet, so... Cool. What's going on, Karis? You can do what you do with Miner and Botanist. Silver ore and Zarkova lumber. I don't know if silver ores... So I want to pick... That's probably not a bad idea to make a ton of money. But I want to pick something that will also get me experience. So... I don't know... So I'm focused more on experience. I just want to be as profitable as I can while doing so. And, like, leaves pay so little. They're a joke. It might be faster overall to just do leaves to cap and then take the time saved and put it towards high-end stuff, but I like the idea of making money along the way. Like I've spent 300,000 in the last 48 hours. Oh, I hit 64. Well, that's a nice little bonus today. All right, so let's focus on mining and. The Electromore was trading decently. But I could also look at like raw amber and raw rubellite. It's probably not a bad idea, Moral. Because I've leveled just enough crafting that I'm aware that those are pricey items. Like they just add up. And there's something you want to pick something that also turns a lot. You know, you don't necessarily want to pick like the highest profit if it never sells. Like finding an item that's worth 100,000 doesn't do anything for you if it takes a month to sell it, because it's taking up one of your retainer slots for a whole month. Now in WoW, where you have infinite things listed, then yeah, just list it and just have lots and lots of items listed. Okay, but over here you're giving up that slot. What's the economy like on my server? It's okay. It used to be a lot richer before. So we're a legacy server, so you have a lot of old players, but a lot of these old players are also players who have quit, so we're also a relatively low pop server for a legacy server. Like, some people can transfer to Sargatanas for free. So that just kind of means that the market is kind of hit or miss. Like, there's a lot of money to be made, but sometimes things sit for a bit. Raw rubellites. I don't think I'm spelling that right. Rarubel. Oh, it's EL. Not AL. Rubellite, not rubalite. That's going for 180 with a history of pretty... I mean, it's on the decline right now. Doesn't mean it won't recover, just means it won't recover today. Raw amber. Worth a lot more. A lot more. Trading at 900 apiece regularly. And marble and electrum sand. Electrum sand. 250 and marble. $100. Alright. So we'll go mine this. So we're gonna go mine raw amber. for like 15, 17 minutes, something like that. Which raw amber is at dry bone. There we go. Most of our rich players came to Balmung. Balmung has a ton of money on it. We still have houses for sale. And they're not pricey. I just don't want a house. I mean, Mike, if you want to have solo type stuff, that's fine. But somehow you need to encourage that to be part of things that are solo, like those abilities are not usable in a tank stance. To encourage people either to stance to get active, to get a hold of it, or, you know, and then make stance dancing slightly disadvantageous, right? So you want to make stance dancing just a little bit of a pain. So it's just not encouraged. I don't know where these things are. Oh, I just turned that off. I don't want to turn it off. Let's put that up here. Alright. Onward! 145 yalms. So that's not actually that bad. It's close here. It's a really low-level area. Why does this feel like I came to the wrong area? It does feel like I came to the wrong area. Raw amber. Dry bone. This is way too low. Is it across the bridge, maybe? I'm assuming it's over here in this area where I could actually die. There's 0 bots on Balmung? That seems shocking. Even in Limsa? Why is that? Is that because they can't log on and off quickly? Because there's like a queue or something? Like that? Is there some weird benefit there? I would think they would have the same bots the rest of us would. That's not right. You sent a grade 45 to my west. Okay. Grade 45. That should be right. Oh, it's closed to character generation. Oh, that's funny. Level 20. Well, this isn't right. Oh, further west. Alright. We'll keep on westing. I should have a bunch of, yes, these survival manuals in here. So we can also just pick up bonus XP that way. There we go. It still feels weird that I'm like in an area that's so like not dangerous, I guess. So let's throw on this survival manual. They last a long time, and I would try to treat it with more respect, but they're so easy to get. We'll have to discover these before they're easy to succeed at. I never really thought about the lack of character generation keeping gold spammers off. I mean, there's other ways to keep gold spammers off this game, but that's an interesting side benefit to that. Thanks, Steve. I think we're done with Party Finder today, but I always need a pocket healer. So. Today worked out okay. It was my first time tanking as Dark Knight, so you didn't miss much of me getting to be my healer. Alright, so we said Amber. So now that I've discovered everything. we'll just try to... This should level me really fast. I've got a really high chance of... Do I have any new gear? I don't know when I get my next round of gear. My weapon is a joke. So at some point here I need to upgrade my weapon. Just whenever I think about it, I just need to go buy the vendor weapon. Or go do my class quests. That's always fun. There we go. So each one of these is making us 900 gil. So, like, as far as people who say, like, they can't make money in this game, the money's there. And I'm gaining 2,000 experience every single time. So I leveled once, I think yesterday, right? And then I'll level again today. So, like, it's fast. I just need to show up and do it 70 days, you know? Ooh, nice. Got a high quality. Little bonus money. Welcome back, Aiden. A time-worn toadskin map. I have no interest in that, but thank you. Ooh, high quality. Man, this guy is so undergeared. Oh, yeah, fudge brownies. I've seen what the Road to 60 buff looks like, because it doesn't say exactly how much experience. I'm sure somebody's worked it out, but it's because the chat log kind of tells you. But it says like substantial. There are people you can hit cap on a gatherer in like 5 hours through just like leaves and, you know, having this these survival manuals active and food. And then that buff, and then rested, and then you get a couple pieces of gear on you. Like I have, I don't know if these count. I don't think it'll let me wear it, but like I have the battle class ones. But there are others, like the Moogle hat or whatever, for getting the collector's edition to. Is that ARR? It's one of the ones I didn't get the collector's to. And that gives you experience. We'll go ahead and take a cordial. Keep on keeping on. It's 100%. That is crazy. Because I'm at 103, so I mean that would put me at 203 for doing nothing different than what I'm doing right now. There's 44. And the goal is 45 tomorrow, so it would be in a perfect world. So I need to keep some progress today, because I don't want to just put it off to tomorrow. And I got another 8 minutes. Yeah, and I'll invite you in a second. My Xbox isn't even on. I'm playing on my computer right now. Man, I wish Final Fantasy ran on my Xbox. That would be awesome. Or I'm playing on my PS4 right now. So, like, I have a capture card that sends my console data to my computer. So I'm sitting at my computer, but my PS4 is pulling the load. So to turn on my Xbox and see it here, I have to turn off the PlayStation 4. Well, I have to do switch inputs, which I have this handy-dandy remote for. My mother-in-law asked what I wanted for Christmas last year, and I wanted a input switcher so I don't have to get up and walk across the room and swap the HDMI cables. Not that that's like a huge deal, like you just kind of reach back there and plug them in, but I didn't, it's just kind of a pain.
A nice quality of life.
Oh, it's a huge quality of life. There we go. Over that. Glad you're excited, Aiden. It's very much a first world problem. That's what I think gifts are. Like, I was raised that gifts are something you buy for somebody that they wouldn't buy themselves. My cordial's on cooldown, so I guess I'm just stuck on this one. If I had better gear, my GP might have lasted a little bit longer. Man, the cooldown on cordial is very long. This raw amber is worth something, though. I mean, at 900 apiece, I'm at 37 already. So that's like 30 grand. It's not going to offset the 300 I spent in the last 48 hours, but it's a step in the right direction. There we go. Use that up. I love this 82%. Because the experience ticks up by plus 5%, so we got up to plus 123 there. So that last one we got 2,300 experience for that. That is huge. See if we can get up. I got 5 more minutes. Yeah. Shouldn't be a problem. Should be able to get maybe like 100 feet, like almost a quarter of the way into this level. And then tomorrow we'll do, today I got quadruple experience for my provisioning. So that was a big deal. That's how I leveled so fast today, is I picked up a huge chunk from provisioning. If I could pick up a level a day, or at least like 2 or 3 levels a week. Go ahead and use my cordial. I got a lot of these. I bought a bunch with seals and got some as a gift from one of you guys. I think it was Azure that gave me these. Ooh, nice. High quality. Those high qualities are crazy. That's 313%. Oh, it's used for gathering gear. Okay. And gathering gear always carries value. I don't know why, like, the vendor gear is so good now. Like there's such a large spectrum of vendor gear that, like, I understand the crafted gear might be slightly better and there's more levels of it available, but, like, the prices it carries are just ridiculous. I think people don't know about the vendor gear. I would rather have suboptimal gear while leveling and just pay for the vendor gear along the way than pay the prices that people want to charge for crafting gear. Granted, as a crafter, one of the things I always craft is gathering gear. So, I understand it's a double-edged sword. As a crafter, I love the price of gathering gear. I just don't get it. So sell the amber in stacks of 15? Is that what people want? Is stacks of 15? I could do that. There's a real logic to that. There's a whole forum post on WoW. There's this guy that basically all he does is he buys up materials on WoW that people use in large quantities, and he sells them in optimal stack sizes, and then he adds markup. And he's like, and I know their add-ons can see my markup, and they pay it anyway. Which is fascinating. I spent 30,000 gold last night in WoW, leveling professions, which gold is a lot more than gil. I mean, that's hundreds of thousands of gil if you're trying to convert. I spent a ton of money.
What'd you get it to?
So I leveled multiple professions, but mostly what I did is I created like 60 or 70 items to list on the market board. And the total value of those items, if they were to all sell, which they won't, and they were to all not decline in value before they sell, which won't be true, was 220,000. So that was the real reason I did it. I did it just like this, where like I was interested in picking up levels, but I was also interested in just making a ton of money. But I have an add-on over there that what it does, it tracks all the market board prices as they are, and then it tracks, and then when you open up your crafting log, it tells you how much the materials for that craft will cost, how much that item will sell for, and what the total profit is. And so I basically sorted by profit, and I just made the number, like some items you can only have 1 or 2 of it listed, you know, like a helmet or something like that. And so I just started at the top and worked my way down.
It's a really handy add-on, though.
It's a very handy add-on. Aiden, we got 1 minute left on stream. What's going on, Druseka? Alright. This is it. The last one. Raw Amber. Teleport back after this one and wrap up. 14 does need add-ons, Anthony. Absolutely. There we go.
See what the community could come up with.
So it is 8:30. I've been on for about an hour and a half. I'm gonna go ahead and teleport back. We're gonna wrap up, and I'm gonna go stretch my legs and kind of do my little back stretches and stuff that I'm supposed to be doing. And I will be back in 5 or 10 minutes, however long those take me. And we'll be playing some Fortnite this morning. So I'll be back, Steve. I don't know if Ryan's gonna stream any today. And keep in mind, if you guys aren't going to be back for that, that tomorrow morning we have a podcast. So we'll be doing that with Chemistral here in chat. So we'll be doing that tomorrow morning. I don't know the exact time on that, but here in the morning. So we'll get that done. But thank you guys. I'm going to go ahead and fire up my Xbox. We'll play some Fortnite, and then I'll probably try to get an afternoon stream in today of World of Warcraft. So we'll see if we can do 3 streams today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Have a fantastic day. Big thanks to Aiden for all the super chat today. It was incredible. And I think we had a couple new subscribers here on YouTube, so definitely welcome to the workforce. And I will see you guys later.